All right, we got a good crew today. Bill, Frank, Chuck, Tom, Larry. Where'd Kathy go? Kathy will be back. Susan, Tom, Timothy, Lynn, and Helen. We got a big day, 24 plus, I think. So anyway, any announcements to make? I haven't heard anything from Mark about that big group, but I'll stick on it.
Just as a reminder, on Saturday at
Yep.
10 o'clock at the library, there's I guess it's pretty well known photographer who takes pictures on the Haw River. So it's going to be a 1 hour presentation in the Holmes room at the library.
They take pictures of what?
The Haw.
Ha.
Lower Haw versus upper Haw.
And Susan, did you go to the one last Saturday? And did any of us come?
Yeah.
Oh, Frank did?
Chuck and Larry were there.
Okay,
There's
Great.
4 representatives of
Yeah.
this group.
yeah, great.
But
Is this going to be a weekly thing?
no, it just happens that's the way it's worked out. But you gotta get there a little early because it was pretty crowded even for that other guy.
It was crowded, yeah.
And he wasn't even talking about photography. He was talking about don't step on things when you're in the woods. 'Cause this is more of a conservationist.
Yeah,
Is that what you call
that's what I would describe it, yeah.
Well, the funny thing is,
That's his job, he works for,
I have a brilliant sense of time. For the longest time, I would wake up 1 minute before my alarm, or if it changed, I would wake up 1 minute. I could tell time by the sun for a long time, but I can't get here. Didn't mean that to be a big story, so start.
Is that the end of the story?
That's the end of the story.
if you're the
Maybe it's
closest,
in the photo.
if you live the closest to boss, because that's another rule, is that whoever lives the closest comes.
Right, you're absolutely right.
All right. Larry's starting us.
That's the Rio Grande.
Yes, it
And
is.
you didn't fall down the cliff or anything?
No, actually, there's a bridge that crosses,
Oh,
and I was on the bridge, which is a sad. It's a sad thing, that bridge, because people have a tendency to jump.
Oh, it's a suicide spot.
Yeah, and they've got all kinds of equipment, to call if you're having a difficult time. But anyway, so I just wanted to tell you that this is it's like somebody cut a knife through a very flat area. It's not the Grand Canyon, and it's 730 feet from the bridge down to the Rio Grande.
wow, that's the elevation of us now.
We are in just north of Taos, New Mexico. And
Oh, I've been there.
have you been to that? You've been to
I
the
couldn't
bridge.
even walk out on that bridge, I was so scared.
Look, it's a regular highway bridge.
Oh, I know.
Have you ever seen that glass platform? Yeah, my niece went to that.
So it's in the
It was
Pueblo.
scary.
It's
You could
north.
see it straight down.
It's
Yeah.
north of the Pueblo. If you stay on the road that
Yeah,
goes through here,
Yeah.
you wind up in Gallup, New Mexico.
Yeah, you probably.
Well, it makes me dizzy.
Somebody-
Anyway, so that's
Wow,
I tried to capture the length. I mean, you can see it
way out there.
way out in the background.
That's
I
good.
try to capture, but it's really hard to shoot that kind of stuff.
Is that the sky at the top?
Yeah.
It would be hard because you had to expose for the dark and the light, which.
Right.
Yeah, no, it was
What
so-
time of year, Larry, was this taken?
This was in October.
So was the water high or low at that time? or-
I really don't know.
Yeah, 'cause it looks like it's rushing pretty well.
Yeah, rapids.
A lot of people park on the side and then across. The bridge has a sidewalk on two sides. I mean, it's meant to walk on, but I can understand your feeling because it's, my wife also has trouble with that kind of.
Yeah.
So that's That's the question. So I took it at, so it was an ISO of 100, 24 millimeter, and then f-stop of 4 on 1/80th of a second. It's called the Rio Grande Gorge.
You know, that would have been a really perfect subject for HDR, would it? That's a question.
Yes,
I would think it would be with the.
or
shadow.
bracketing,
Yeah,
Bracketing and then HDR.
yeah.
We're a little ETTR. Exposed to the rays.
Oh,
So that I took last week at DuPont Forest. Does anybody know what that is? It's in Henderson. It's 15 minutes from Hendersonville. DuPont Forest.
Hendersonville.
And this is the lower fall, and this is the lower fall of the triple fall that's in that park, which is amazing. And the most amazing thing was that usually, every time we've been there, you know, there are pools further down of water that you can swim in, the place is packed. But this time, it was just a bunch of, let's say, 10 to 12-year-olds in a camp group. And they were off to the right, left, and we just sat there and watched the falls, and there was no one in front of us. It was so unusual.
It's probably just me, but once you see it, there's an eyeball, there's a skull with a hash in it, there's an eyeball, there's another eyeball, there's a nose and a mouth. If it doesn't look like a skull, I don't know what it is.
So that's the lower fall there, and then and I shot this at, so I shutter priority, of course, 1/15th of a second, and it came out pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I like the blurriness of it.
Yep.
What was the shutter speed? Oh, you said a 15th of a
15th of
second.
a second.
Yeah.
Handheld or did you use?
Yeah,
Yep. Wow.
It was pretty good for it.
I wasn't shaking much that day.
Had a good one then, didn't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, and it looks like it's out of focus until you look up in the trees that are sharp, and you just captured the motion. That's what it should look like.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
And tell me again, this is DuPont Park?
DuPont Forest.
DuPont Forest.
And it's a walk down, which is nice because it goes down pretty fast. But when you want to come back up, it's a hike to get back up. And then the funny thing was that it's been raining here terribly long time. I don't know that part of the state. It's just terrible. But we looked at the sky, and clouds. Well, that didn't bother us. So we walked back up, they were drenched, and then we got in the car and we started driving back to Hendersonville, and the sky just opened up. And I was saying, if we were just 15 minutes late,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have, there was no cover.
Yeah.
I mean, you're out there,
Now, is this abnormally high running?
No,
No, this is about normal?
no, I think it's a little low.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
Yeah, you'll see it on the next one. This is called the Triple Falls, so.
Because at a 15th of a second was,
So the fall this is the fall on the bottom,
Yes.
okay? And the center fall, and then the fall on the top, which is called the upper fall. Go figure.
Yeah.
And then, so then you get a kind of an idea of what it looks like from a.
You can stay either in Brevard or Hendersonville and it's just an easy access to that, to the DuPont
Absolutely.
Forest, yeah.
Good
It's
picture.
really nice. I mean, this is what it is. I mean, you go for this particular reason.
So do you walk a ways to get to the lower falls?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Far-
trail. It's
about a
like,
mile.
it's like a super highway, it's not hard, it's probably even, ADA accessible.
Coming back up though is a stretch.
Yeah, it's not a,
it's PDA down.
yeah,
That's right.
I'd say a
And it's
medium,
helicopter.
I'd say medium difficulty, but not because of the footing, just because of the hill.
Yeah.
Now, in the previous image there, by selecting that 1/15 of a second was actually perfect, because there's 3 different sections of that image that shows the water differently.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, where you've got the big one here where the water's traveling the fastest, then on the right, it's a little slower, and down in the bottom left, it's
Slower.
almost sharp. It's,
Yeah.
Just looking at that picture, I imagine a lot of noise where that was.
Oh, yeah, you can hear it, you can hear it for
Yeah.
at least half a mile
Yeah,
away.
you know you're approaching the falls, you know, it's like that, you can hear it in the woods.
Good pictures, Larry.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Chuck's up.
This is my backyard, I had this plant, I think they're black-eyed Susan, but I'm not sure that's exactly what, I forget what they are, but anyway, I have a big circular planting of them, and the bees love it, and butterflies come too, but this one, I didn't, my lens wasn't completely acclimated to the humidity, so there's a little bit of a blur, and, but I liked it, so I kept it. And it just happened, this is when I was using the extender, a macro extender tube on here, and it was an ISO 400, 105 millimeter was my regular focal length on the lens, but it, you know, it had the extender, so I don't know how that translates, but it just works so that, you know, I do the focus manually by rocking back and forth and taking several exposures. So it's f8, I left f8, it was pretty bright, and it was a 400th of a second. So you get blur on the wings there, because it's super fast shutter speed. Anyway,
Let's give it a feeling of motion the other day.
Yeah.
because you have the one that's still, then you have the
And
one.
then, yeah,
That's right. You got the one.
that's
And
the
then for
common
Oh,
eastern
yeah.
bumblebee.
Oh, yeah, look on.
Nice.
Nice.
It's got that soft kind of feel to it because of the lens being a little bit cloudy. Even like I'm wiping it off, I should have been more patient. Well, I should have left my camera outside for a while before
Yeah,
I used it. Yeah.
sat a lot. That happened a lot last week.
No kidding, yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, this is classic.
Was that the bridge and?
So yeah, this is the Bynum Bridge. I'm really happy with this one because I actually planned this image. I go back here frequently, and so this time of year, the Milky Way, as you face south, the Milky Way is rises. The core rises above the horizon around 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock, something like that. So it's not too crazy, but you know, so I took a
Not
bath,
too
so I
crazy
got
at
warm.
1 or 2 a.m.
It ruins your night. Actually, according to my sleep monitor, I had a good night's sleep because I slept before, went out and did it, and slept after. It was an okay night of sleep. But
Does that count?
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it counts. Right? So what I did was like, you know, I knew using photo pills, I knew about the timing and stuff, and you know, anybody wants to know more, there's a whole lot of detail, but basically I used a software that stacks. I took 10 exposures and stacked them, but then I also took one last exposure and exposed it for the bridge because my sky exposures, you couldn't see anything at all on
Was
the bridge.
Chuck down here, if you can see the arrow, is that the Big Dipper? Because it kind of looks like it.
No, I don't think so, because the Dipper is more to the north, and this is more facing southwest.
And was this a plane, do you think? It looks like it was the
No,
same
this is
thing
not.
moving.
And I did a lot of adjustments in post, of course, but there was a lot of, that light on the horizon, that's light pollution from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get worse, so this is just, that's gonna be a disappearing vista shortly. So that's one of the reasons I also like it, and I felt like the colors were truer than to what I've tried in the past. Like I didn't have the sky the right color when I've done this in the past. But anyway, so yeah, I like I said, very challenging. I find to photograph the Milky Way or stars, and I'm still not happy with my results. But
And did you stack it in affinity?
I didn't do it in Infinity. I did it in the Starry Landscape Stacker. I've tried it in Affinity. I might try that in photos in Affinity and just compare it. You know? I've done it in the past, with both, and I've liked the, Star Landscape Stacker does other things. It somehow, it offers you 3 or 4 different versions based on some, I don't fully understand it, but just look at the images, the groupings of images and decide which one I like. That's the maximum light value, that particular stack.
It's really nice.
Great picture.
Tell
Thanks,
me this,
Chuck.
how did you light the
In the morning,
bridge?
so we didn't have to.
Yes.
How did you light the bridge?
That's ambient light from, and like, you know, it's just light from, there's some light behind some street lights.
Okay.
So I didn't use, I've done it other times where I've done a hand light, but it was too much. But anyway, it was 3200 was the, I used the, that's kind of where you start. I recommended to start, but there was a lot of ambient light, and I was prepared to expose it for 20 seconds, each exposure, but it turned out after some test shots that was too much. So I cut it down to 10, because I figured, well, it'd be less noise. And then you can do it with, you know, you turn the noise filter, yeah, in your camera, you turn it on or off. I turned it off, because I took you know, 10 quick images in quick succession. For the, you know, the same, exactly the same, and then you do some dark frames also, so that, and that eliminates, that software uses the dark frames to eliminate the noise.
That's
All right, good
a great
pictures.
job.
All right, Susan.
So this was just I guess a thistle in my, on my land, and
Yes.
I really liked it.
Wow,
And
nice.
I actually did not, I used haze removal once. And I didn't crop it. At first, I kept trying to crop it, and then I decided just to leave it as it is. It's with the phone.
No, really?
Yeah, it's with the iPhone, and it was,
Yeah.
f1.78, 1/25th of a second. Oh, I'm sorry, 1.78, 1/34th of a second, ISO 50.
Did you use
6.7.
like the portrait mode? Did you, because usually,
This is just photo.
because the phone often won't do that.
Depth of
blur
field.
aperture, I guess.
I think it was just, I'm pretty sure it was photo, because sometimes it decides to switch to portrait without me doing anything. And I gotta get back to photo, so I'm pretty sure.
So you didn't touch the screen did you touch the screen for that?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably to get, yeah,
Yeah, the direct focus.
yeah.
Well, and if you like this one, how about that one?
Oh, nice.
Okay, so this one
Ooh,
is, it's a lady slipper.
wow.
And it's f1.78, 1/34th of a second, ISO 50, and 6.76 millimeters. I have to tell you,
That's with the phone?
yes, but what happened was, I tried to do it with my camera. I took, I don't know how many pictures. I did it with the camera, I did it with the phone. I was even laying on the floor, so I figured that meant I was a real photographer. Because I was laying on the floor, trying to photograph it, and I so much wanted the camera ones to be better, but I could not get it. This is probably one, Bill, where I need some, where you are trying to focus something that is just, you know, there's all different focuses in this plant. And so the phone worked better than the camera, but
Depth of field.
I just tried everything, and I did enhance the color, so it's not quite that.
In the background?
The background, I did you know, just select the subject and then just, well, it was on the reason I was on the floor was it was on a black blanket. But the blanket wasn't that black.
Yeah.
So the plant was lying on the floor.
Was the flower on the floor, on the blanket?
It was sitting,
Upright or lying flat?
what's that?
Upright or lying flat? Was the plant?
The plant was
vertical
standing,
or-
this plant was standing up. The problem was that where I had to put the blanket over was one of those sketching boards. And my house is small, so I had to brace it up, and then I kind of raised up had the plant on a couple things, but I didn't have a surface in my house where I could like drape the blanket over to get in the background. So it was like on the mantle, anyway.
It's really nice.
Well, I think this is one,
It was like laying on my back.
Susan, if you had it on a tripod,
Yeah,
what you could do is maybe take at least 3 images. One, you would focus on this here,
yeah,
take it, maybe focus another one up here, take it, and another one up here and take it. Then you have affinity, right?
yeah,
They have the focus stacking. It'll take those 3 images and take the sharpest parts of each one of them and put them into one. Yeah, you may even have to, once you do that, maybe take one of each side of this as well.
yeah.
But,
I don't use Affinity.
Well-
But I could try.
that's pretty much what I only use in Infinity is focus stacking.
Okay.
Susan, this is one of your best, so
That's
you need to get this printed.
It's a great picture.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you use any special lighting on that, or was it just,
No,
really? Wow.
just in the house, and I mean, I did brighten it, so it's not, in other words, if you look at the plant is not that, as green as that, and red isn't as red, it's,
And did you select it with elements? What did you use to
Yeah.
make your selection?
yeah, I used elements.
But it worked that well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrific photo, really good.
It's just striking.
And then Bill,
To be displayed.
I chose this one for a number of different reasons. When I look at it, my head moves like, is this straight or not?
Okay.
But when I took it, it was dead straight. And it was just such an odd feel to it.
yeah.
And the snow down on the right-hand side,
I thought that was the moon.
I did
Yeah.
too. I thought it was a rock.
now, we've talked between RAW and JPEGs. And I almost made a conscious effort to say, I'm gonna shoot JPEG because I have a Z8 and it has 45 megapixels, and even JPEG, you can do stuff. That snow there, I was only able to pull that out of the highlights into RAW. The JPEG, not a chance.
Really?
And even though the JPEG was like 35 megapixels, the 5 megapixels,
That's huge.
that's huge, but the RAW was like 60. So it actually kept a lot of that data that you could pull back very easily.
Yeah. Where was it? Where was that taken?
That was Hurricane Ridge out at the Olympic Park out in Washington.
Washington, okay.
This next one is a knockout, I think. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. And I changed this one in post. I didn't go out with intention to take black and white. But sometimes when you look at the color one and it just doesn't grab
Speak
it,
to you.
you know, go 180, go over to black and white and see what it looks like. And then just by adding a little contrast to it,
Yep.
I really didn't do much to this at all.
Is this Olympic Peninsula also?
Hmm?
Is this Olympic Peninsula?
Yeah,
The high contrast is what really makes it.
Yeah.
and again, you know how little I do post-processing, so,
And if I can ask, where in the Olympic Peninsula? Where in the Olympic Peninsula?
wherever the guy drove me,
Oh, okay,
that I was with.
okay.
I was where I was.
I love the clouds in there and the detail in the
That's just awesome.
foreground.
Yeah, and this was just taken, it's 24 millimeter f8, 1/500th of a second, and ISO 400.
The sky is great.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The way you found that sky relative to that mound. of
Yep.
trees.
Well, and we had to go there at a certain time during low tide, because at high tide, all this is covered with water.
Except up to the tree line.
Yeah, well, it probably goes about
Oh, yeah, 'cause-
halfway up or so,
Yeah.
but you can't get to it by walking there if at high
Was
tide.
this the last trip you took out there?
Yes,
What white balance did you use?
Hmm?
What white balance?
Daytime.
Daytime.
That's actually what the workshop leader told us to do. Don't go auto. Just try it. Go with daylight.
Like define it, don't let it auto,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right, so you didn't do auto.
right. I
You
just
did
did.
daylight instead, okay.
But again, when you start going to your raw files, I don't know how much difference it makes, but,
I like where the clouds give like a halo effect around the
Yeah.
trees. That makes it stand out.
Yeah. Really a great shot.
Yeah.
Really wild.
and this one's in the Ho rainforest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, that's beautiful.
Yeah, really nice, right?
And, yeah, it was really a dry season for them, so everything was kind of dry. Yeah, they kept talking about bring boots, waterproof boots, and
Yeah.
no, bring dustproof boots.
So was there like a lake near here?
There's a river that runs, it was actually off to the right, probably about 100 yards or so. But I chose this one because, number one, on the left and the right, from being a rainforest, you can see the moss.
Right.
And then ferns, which are, and
Looks like a garden.
then the light in the center to bring the eye
So
together.
how much see, maybe no vignette, you didn't put a vignette?
Yeah.
I think I put just a tad.
Okay.
Just a tad.
Tad of what?
Is that what?
And yet,
Vignette.
dark on the outside.
Yeah.
It's so green, I mean, that's what's so amazing.
Did you add color to this?
Hmm?
Did you add color?
I might have done my haze reduction
Oh,
thing,
okay.
but nothing more than that. This is pretty much what it looked like,
Well, you saw that.
except there
light.
was a guy walking on the path. Yeah,
No more.
no more.
Oh, I see the footprint.
Oh.
Well, this one's really moody.
It's been eliminated.
It was an inconvenient human there.
You know, it almost
Which
looks
happened
like,
to be our workshop
Who was
leader.
your guy?
Yeah.
it almost looks like that doesn't look like a path as much as a stream.
Yeah, I thought it could be rippling too, but,
Yeah. It looks
Where
like-
was the guy?
well, you can see the footprints.
I can see a
You're
little.
standing in front of him, Bill. And you cloned in that.
You clone them out there
I just
or erase them?
did remove and boom, it went away.
Okay.
I just captured enough around it so
Yeah.
that it could figure out the content of where it.
You use like a selection tool and then to remove it?
Just remove, it just covers the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
An affinity
In video brush.
or?
no, that was elements.
Yeah.
Well, moody shot and a good one,
I
so,
love the color green in there.
yeah, that's great.
Rainforest.
All right, Kathy is up. What the heck is that?
Water,
Yeah,
Oh, it is, yes.
Oh, yes,
reflections.
that's a,
Reflection too, I guess.
good eye. I didn't know what it was.
that's the pond at the library.
Really?
Yeah, I took that a long time ago. I've just not been hitting up, yeah, you actually got it. It was correct the other way.
I know.
But I thought about that, yeah, I thought about that. I don't know, I mean, I just haven't been really seeing shots lately, so I just went back and looked at old things that I had and cropped this down. I like the way the, light almost makes the water look like mercury. It looks metallic. And that's my story.
And I'm sticking to it.
I like that.
I fooled around with cropping a lot, but I decided that I liked the little bit of green in the at the base. And
Yeah.
if I cut out, I thought I just needed a green counterpoint to that plant on the left.
I like how you can see that spikiness to the plant in the water, but not
Yeah.
above it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a portrait without.
Yeah.
And then the yellow on the right.
You're right about the metallic effect. It's
This one's abstract, great.
Yeah.
It's just a little sidewalk frog.
Oh, I thought it was a hole. That's about it.
I thought it was a frog.
I thought it was
I
a
thought it was gonna be-
turtle.
Is this right out here?
No,
Like a snake coming out of that hole.
no, that's a Chatham,
What is it?
it's a frog.
I saw a turtle, but
It's on
yeah.
the sidewalk.
I thought it was a hole.
It's a little frog.
That is cool.
See, it's
Trying to
little,
figure out where his,
His head's
Yeah, see his
to the
eye.
right.
Yeah, it's at the top.
Well, he really is camouflaged.
Yeah.
wow.
They do a good job.
and
Yeah,
markings,
no,
the markings on
sidewalk is
it,
sitting there.
it almost looked like one of those buildings.
This was
I
before.
was curious about what people thought about this, though. I mean, I never could get, I was just walking along, cell phone camera course, could not get a steady shot, and I decided I didn't really care, just like the way the little guy blended in.
Yeah.
Knew what he was doing, sitting there.
Well, it is a
Where is
perfect
his head?
abstract.
I'm having trouble
People,
figuring, is his head,
To the upper, to the right.
oh,
Pointing up to the upper right.
right in here
See his eyeball, but maybe not.
or
Yeah,
here.
when I first looked at it, I never would have thought of concrete in front.
Yeah.
That's how good it ended up being, is that everybody saw something different.
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
Great shot.
Almost as
Everybody
like-
said that was a frog.
Just the pattern of the sidewalk.
like a
was
frog.
Yeah, that's actually a very wide sidewalk, it's like oversized, 4 feet wide,
Mhm.
something like that.
It's almost like an abstract
Mm.
picture,
It
there's
is.
something in it, you know, and you're like,
And I like the way you positioned it, no rule of.
Yeah, rule of thirds, yeah.
I have an affinity for amphibians, so I right away I saw that it was a frog.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But look at it as a whole, you look like you see through.
That's exactly right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Initially.
Terrific shot.
Yeah.
It is. Turtles and frogs and toads, I love them.
Tom,
Ooh, that's a big bird.
Yeah, look at that. Did yourself on that one.
Yeah, so, this is my, my go-to place behind Chatham Mills there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of junkyard, really.
Yeah, there's a little truck, a big dump truck sitting back there that I've kind of fallen in love with.
Yeah, I've seen it many times.
Okay, so was the,
Yeah.
Sitting there like that,
Mhm.
looks like a
Tom.
toy, and then,
was the bird in the picture, or did you put him there?
no, I put,
I didn't even see it.
bird.
yeah, like.
In the sky.
It's a pterodactyl, I
Clouds.
think.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a hood on it.
No, what, you added sky?
It's like suggested.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I looked at the truck and I thought, whoa, that is.
Ah.
Yeah.
That daggone thing is rough.
Yeah.
And then I thought, but in I looked at the windshield and it was kind of like, nothing going on there. And I thought, well, what if that dark guy had a beautiful, bright outlook on life? And it was, seeing itself flying through a bright, beautiful, bright sky.
Yeah.
So then I put the sky in the windshield, and then I tried it with various backgrounds, different colors, and sometimes I made it look real brutal, and sometimes I made it look kind of neutral, and I thought, well, what if this really is flying around up there?
It looks like the truck is flying in the air.
Yeah, that's right.
It's floating.
Yeah.
So is that your sky? Did you like photograph that somewhere else?
Yeah, that's from another photograph.
Oh, okay, so you took the sky from another photo.
Yeah, that was it.
It blends very well.
That's Elon
Good.
Roadster coming back into the.
Yeah, right. Is it still up there?
So that sky is continuous behind the truck, like it's not a separate piece of the sky in the windshield, is it?
It was like 2:00 in the morning, and I just did something, I pushed something, and it went point, and I thought,
Yeah.
oh, look at that.
Kept pushing buttons.
I just pushed a lot of buttons until something.
With my star image, that's sort of, I was trying to figure out how to blend the two exposures, and I just kept messing with it, I was like, oh yeah, that's.
Boom,
Yeah,
there it
yes,
is.
it is.
And I love that feeling of no control. It feels like real creativity.
It's truly a one.
Epiphany. You had an epiphany.
When stuff was coming, like, just not, that I don't do, but it comes through me.
Yeah, you're just a conduit.
Yes, I love that feeling, I love it, it just makes me feel so
Cool.
good to-
Well, what were you on when you took this?
Yeah. So this is a still life, or I mean, an abstract, but it's a piece of that same truck.
Truck?
Yeah. I can't explain why, how, that thing coming down and the bright red coming down.
So did you change
It's,
the color?
No,
That is the color.
yeah, well, I probably saturated a little bit, but not.
Yeah, I see a lot of red on that truck.
No, it's from the side, but people are interested, I can show you later. But it's actually a piece of that truck, elegant shape on this brutal.
I think that's one of the best you've ever done, and you've done some fabulous stuff.
Thanks.
What is the line? I mean, I don't understand.
Okay, so this thing coming, this bright wide thing coming down is the fender. And then the vertical is the bottom of, the curved piece, the slender curved piece is the door.
Yep,
And then the bottom is like the
running board.
the running board, yeah.
You mean, right,
Oh, I see, I
I
get
don't
it now,
understand
yeah.
it. That's- I guess
Well,
that's-
I'll show you right here, if you're interested. And anyway, this was, I took this with my camera, and my Sony RX100, and it was f8 at 1/250. And, aperture priority. So,
You never disappoint.
wait a minute, here's the, well,
Modern doors on the side.
Oh,
yeah, see, right here, it's right here.
oh my goodness.
So
Oh, and
that's
then
the
there's the
line.
line.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I think it's so amazing.
That line is like,
You think that truck still works?
I hope so, I hope so.
it's amazing, so the line.
It works as a photography model.
Maybe we need to do a field trip with that.
Field trip to Chatham Mills.
Yep,
The tires are still intact.
Tires are good.
It might work.
I come around the spinning corner, I see that thing, and I go, look at you.
You know all the mulch in the garden there? That's-
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Earning a living.
all right. Thanks, Tom.
Amazing.
Frank is up. He has had some terrific action shots.
I've been playing
There's
around.
Frank sliding into second.
Yes, I see.
You see the name on the back of the
And
truck.
the best, what I see, this, one of the best things is he caught the ball before it hit the glove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you got, his foot is on the bag before the ball gets, he was safe, he made it on that one. He, that's my grandson, he stole second base, and,
Nice.
so his foot slid under, was touching the bag before the ball got into the glove.
That was a
So,
great shot.
yeah, this was taken last, weekend, on Saturday, over at they were playing in a tournament at the old, Durham, Athletic Park, which was the old Durham Bulls Stadium.
Yeah.
And that was the stadium, that's where they filmed the movie way
Yeah.
back when.
It was cool, I got to play there.
So, oh yeah, it was great, it was,
I really like that you got the outfielder or the second baseman, I guess it's the
Yes.
outfielder in the.
Looking
back
at it,
there.
yeah.
Or see the third baseman who came over, I can't tell.
Shortstop, right?
I think it was the shortstop, that was the
Yeah.
second baseman that's kneeling down
Yeah,
to catch the
taking
ball.
point, yeah.
And then you got the umpire checking it out, and then you got I guess the shortstop that was coming around side and checking
Yeah,
to
backing
see
up.
what happened,
Case the throw,
if he made
case
it.
he overthrew.
Center field is 398.
But it was, it was a hot day, unbelievable.
I don't know how you do it.
Talk about,
And the tough part too was there was one of those nettings in front of me. So
oh,
I had to get like right up to the netting so that the lens was going through it. You know, I couldn't fit it through, but at least most of the lens was not hampered by it.
Really, so you shot that mesh is actually in that photograph.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
If you shoot at a low f-stop,
right, then this one was taken, okay, this was taken on the 26th, which was Saturday, and it was 1/640th of a second, 200 millimeter f/14, and it was an ISO 100, because it was a bright day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I had stopped at, 2 stops down when I take them, and then I lighten them up a bit, so you maintain a lot of detail in there.
So that F-14 is why the depth of field is so good?
Yeah, because, the numbers out there on the
Yeah.
center field are clear.
And the umpire's pants are.
So is that some kind of zoom lens, or what did you?
Yeah, this was with it was a 18-300 that I had on with it, so I could take close-ups and zoom out.
and that's with your 80D,
Yep.
the crop sensor.
now for something different.
Hard to see, I took a walk down to the field down there by the Duke Center for Living, and it was when we had that first cold front come in that night. Believe it or not, we did have a cool night, but the mist was out there.
Yeah.
Had them out there eating in the mist, and all I did was I cropped it down because the sky was bright, and I didn't like that up on the top, so I just liked that mist hanging around in the background behind them. I lightened the animals up a little bit, and then I just put a oil painting filter on it.
Oh,
Which, so, I mean, it's hard to see, but if you look up close, you can see it, like on the donkey, it stands out, and with the reeds, it stands out. Yeah, see it?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Nice texture.
Yeah, but it does put a nice
The
picture.
tree all the way in the
I
left-hand
felt it
corner.
was like a nice moody picture. But I tried going back a day or two later, day after day, but just didn't get the same conditions. There was no mist out there.
Yeah, that's like almost like a fall.
Yeah,
condition, you
yeah,
know,
that's
yeah.
when that usually happens. So maybe I'll try it back, go
Yeah.
back down there
And I
again.
like how you directed all three to be just in the right place.
Yeah,
Well, your first one, Frank, something I struggle with is, and they always talk about to tell a story with your photographs, and I'm just not good at telling a story, but that's like,
It's a story.
there's just so much going on there, it's really
Yeah.
cool, I really like that, yeah.
Yeah.
all right, Lynn is up.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I'm sorry, I didn't write down any of the information. This is Mike's cat, Brett, who's 19 years old.
Wow.
And Mike had him sitting in his lap, I had a white towel on his lap trying to hide Mike, but he wasn't the most cooperative subject.
Is he grouchy? Is he a grouchy cat?
Hmm?
Is he a grouchy cat?
No, he's not grouchy, he just wouldn't look at me, because he's deaf,
Yeah.
so he
Oh.
doesn't hear.
Yeah, he's having problems with walking.
He's having a lot of trouble
Yeah,
walking, and
Oh,
I just wanted to have a good picture of him.
That's nice.
Love his whiskers.
Amazing.
Yeah, so quiet.
We had a tuxedo cat that looked similar to him, and he had magnificent whiskers too. He had longer ears than your guy,
Yeah,
and he
He's-
lived to
he's
be
a sweet
like
cat.
19.
I've been brushing him because he's no longer able to really groom himself, so he has
Oh,
all
I
these
see.
knots of fur and
I remember
I
my
had him
guy,
on
he
his
was a
back.
mess, yeah.
brushing his belly, and he
What's
was.
the name of the cat?
Brat.
Rhett?
Brat,
As
B-R-A-T.
boy, R-A-T.
It's nice to go to 501 and pick up a prescription. They said, who is it for? And I said, Brat. And they said, what? But anyway, he's a sweetie.
Very nice portrait.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that
he
hat.
always has good
So
portraits.
I love the reflection in that.
this was taken in
Yeah.
2010. In Antarctica.
Oh, that's Antarctica.
Okay, Lynn outed me, so I'm going to out her. If you haven't learned on Flickr, there's a thing called Explore.
Yeah.
And they take 500 photos from the days that have been submitted. And that 500 is 0.005 of all the photos that went in that day. And if, you do the math, but I think that's out of 100,000, if I did the math right.
Yeah.
And Lynn discovered first thing in the morning that she had, and this came out today, but it was almost this number for the first day, 5,421 views. 271 favors and 30 comments.
That's pretty exciting.
That's great.
Yeah.
What a unique picture.
So this was taken with my Nikon D300, and this was at 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
I was tired and getting ready to go back to bed, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna walk outside and see what it looks like, and
There it was.
it was cold, but the lighting is just beautiful there.
Yeah, and the reflection of the, of the hill before the mountain.
Right.
In the water, just how it
Looks like a
frames
cloud.
the cliffs, like the ice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what water is that? I mean,
Really cold water.
It's Southern Ocean.
but why, I mean, I usually think of that being incredibly tumultuous. It's so flat, so calm.
Oh, no, it's not
Oh, yeah.
turbulent,
No ripples in there.
except if you're
Just a
taking
little
a
bit.
crossing over to Antarctica, it can get really, really rough.
Yeah.
In fact, on our way back,
Yeah.
it was terrible.
Yeah,
Drake
People were
Passage.
getting sick.
Yeah.
yeah.
People-
I tell you, that would be interested in.
And when you get in close to the
Okay.
the actual continent,
Oh, yeah, we got on it, I mean, we got
Yeah.
around.
it gets
Walked around.
calm like that. I just-
So this is probably in the Lemire Channel, so you had something behind you and something on the other side.
Okay, okay.
So it
It might,
was,
can
Yes.
you rotate that to the left, just,
Rotate it. I don't understand.
okay, rotate the image so that,
Oh, 90 degrees?
yeah. Whoa. Wow.
that's weird.
Is that what you had in mind?
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
Look at that face in the middle.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, yes. It has ears.
Wow.
wow,
That
And
is,
there's a little,
yeah.
a little something up
Yeah.
there.
That's like a ship.
Looks like a raccoon.
Wow. That's a good see, Frank.
that is amazing.
Great picture.
Beautiful.
All right, Helen is up.
Oh,
That is, it's not a statue, it's a figure, I guess, African from the display that I took a bunch of pictures of last fall at Carolina Meadows. And it's beadwork,
like
made
this.
into figurines. Yeah, yeah, but it's about, I guess it's about the size of a Cocker Spaniel, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
And the way the light hit it, I was looking through my archives and I thought, wow, that one's kind of interesting. So,
Yeah, see the way the eyes done?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That's the same one here.
uh-huh,
Lighting is really something.
yeah, I don't know how that happened to be that way. I didn't do anything to that. I tried to sharpen it, it wouldn't sharpen, so I said, hell with it, and send it in. I just thought it was,
Well, the light's good.
yeah, I don't know what the front object is, but I just let it.
Looks like a dragon.
Yeah, anyway, the lighting on the eyeball, I thought was,
Yeah.
and I forgot, I was in such a hurry to get that in that I forgot to get the settings. That was last October at Carolina Meadows.
Looks like something you'd buy in the French Connection.
Yes.
It's African, so.
Yeah.
The students were selling their statues, I believe, as I remember correctly, to earn money so that they would have the money to go to Pembroke, I believe.
To go where?
Pembroke, UNC Pembroke.
So, Helen, I want a little more light on the mouth and on the wing, so that I can see more clearly what it is. So what you can or some, try brightness. And brighten up the whole thing so that that wing and the mouth are the way you want it. And then you invert it. You press Command I, invert. And then you take your white brush and brush back in around the mouth and that wing, and that will make that brighter at the way that you want that. So you don't want it very bright, just a little bit.
So could you do the same thing by just bringing out the shadows?
Maybe, I don't know, but, you know,
It's hard to do selectively in that case, unless you're using layers, and I don't do that, so.
yeah, so you brighten the whole thing, so that you get the wing and the mouth the way you want it. And then you invert, which takes the whole thing back the way it was, and then you paint it with white, and that recalls the mask, basically. And then also, but you're not limited when you do that to the way that you chose it. You can then adjust it so that you're only adjusting the light on the wing or the mouth, and the mouth. Is that clear?
I understand the concept, but sometime I'll bring my computer.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I did try lightening the whole thing,
Yeah.
just using the tools that you have in Windows. And it didn't do much. I lost the effect of the
Right.
black background.
Right,
So
right.
I said,
Right.
again, I gave up on that and just left it as it was. But I'd like to do what you're suggesting. I just didn't know how exactly.
It's easy. It's easy.
In some ways, having mouth be dark though is a little intriguing, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
but you can, right, you might decide, okay, I like it better
Yeah.
dark.
But you're saying that you could make the wing a little brighter.
But to have the choice of doing that
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
I think,
Well, Helen, nice to have you back,
really.
really and truly.
I'm glad to be back.
Timothy,
Where's that?
This is taken in Colombia.
oh, you went there for a wedding?
Yeah, for my daughter's wedding. It's an ISO 400 24 millimeter f8 125. I actually wrote that one down.
Great contrast again.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, shot in black and white,
I was going to
not
ask.
in color.
And that's just the way the sky looked, I assume.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like the sky is haloing the building.
I was holding the camera down around my knees
Oh,
to get that angle.
And what would create that halo, Tim?
Around it was the sun,
Around the building, yeah, you got a halo.
Back-
sun back there.
It's back.
It's right behind the building. So
Backlit,
it's like a white halo around
Oh.
it. That makes the building glow.
Yeah.
Got it really straight too.
So by the shooting
Like,
low,
just-
Yeah, for down at the knees.
Yeah.
Well, I had the motor on, so
so that way it blocked out the sun.
I took quite a few.
Yeah, it's nice.
It was actually from a car, jumped out of the car at a light,
Oh,
shot from
my.
the knees, about 8 frames, jumped back in.
And was this film?
No, it's digital.
Okay,
Only one of these is film. You have to guess which one.
well, we know it's not this one.
No,
So we have
both
50/50
that
chance.
and that.
It would take me an hour to set the camera up to take pictures. Look at this.
And that's my driveway.
Oh, gosh.
And that was a storm moving in one afternoon. I sit on my porch a lot when I'm not working. And it just happened to be there. And that one I did shoot with a 180 millimeter lens. I think it was about ISO 400. I tend to shoot at 400. But isn't it funny, you know, it almost looks like I made half of it black and white. and half of it color.
But it was that color?
It was not that color, yeah.
It was not that color.
It was gray.
Wow.
Just, you know, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Right around the golden hour, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Probably winter.
Clouds are just incredible.
Fall.
It is. Cause I thought it was, you made the top half black and white.
No,
Yep.
the way it looked.
That's amazing.
Of course, I did have a glass of wine, so maybe it didn't look that way.
Those are really,
Well, what about that painterly look in the lower, right corner? How did this go?
On the lower right,
Yeah,
yeah.
a little blurry, isn't it?
yeah, I love
The
that.
wind,
Pardon?
could it be the wind?
Could be.
Yeah,
You can see where my focus was.
yeah.
It was on the sky.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love
So it's
it.
probably shot, with a very shallow depth of field.
Mhm.
I don't have don't think I have the, f-stop. I don't think certainly wasn't 11. You could tell that it's shallow.
Boy, those are ominous clouds. coming.
Yeah, I'll tell you, and I'll tell you, it opened up right after that too. I had to go in, the wind was blowing, I was getting wet.
Wow,
Now that's film.
oh, wow,
That's Ektachrome 200,
Uh-huh.
shot from the Blue Ridge Parkway.
beautiful, wow.
Right after a storm, the sun peaked out.
And where were you?
Pardon me?
Where were you?
Blue Ridge Parkway.
Okay,
I like it up there.
yeah.
My daughter used to live in Asheville, so I used to frequent it. But she's in Greensboro now, and it's not nearly as interesting.
Is that white darkling, or whole thing?
No, it's Ektachrome slide. It's a
Okay.
slide that I scanned on my scan.
Okay.
I have a slide scanner because
Uh-huh.
most of my archives from the 80s and 70s are all slides.
Good pictures.
Good.
I love that light emanating from the center.
It was very dark prior to that.
Anything for dark clouds.
I do. I like to shoot clouds. I don't know why. They look good in black and white. Clouds do.
Okay, the last two are mine.
Okay.
I couldn't you put this up on Flickr,
Mhm.
I couldn't open it.
Really?
No, I couldn't open the image. I just got the wording, Flickr and.
Huh.
I saw it on Flickr.
I couldn't get it, I just have an Android phone, Android phone.
There's an old movie, and I can't remember what it is, but Fred Astaire was a professional photographer in this movie. And at one point in the dialogue, he says, it's really incredible how few people want to buy pictures of trees. And I would say the same thing about buildings. Somebody has to have an emotional attention with it in one way or another. But
That was like one of the oddest buildings.
It
in the
is
area.
one, yeah.
Truly is.
17 stories.
Why did they build it where they did? There's nothing around it.
I did see a write-up about it, I don't remember now, but
The pickle.
Someone paid for
That's
that.
what they call it.
Oh, is
The
this
Duke
the one,
Weenie.
is this the one in
There
Durham?
were-
Yeah, a friend of mine used to work in it, and
So this is right on.
It does some absolutely beautiful things, the face of it.
the color of
The
it.
colors
yeah.
are.
Great view from the
Yeah.
top.
There are two others coming on Flickr.
I think you did a great justice here, Mike, with the coloration. I think
Yeah.
you make it look as good as it could possibly look.
There's supposed to have been another one. There were
Oh,
two,
really?
the plans were to build two of these, and they never did.
Huh.
I don't know how successful renting and leasing has ever
probably your
been.
new mirrorless.
How many different, views did you,
I'm sorry.
how many different angles or views did you try to just do?
There's one of the back, and then there was one of the side.
Well, there's also a parking garage. So they
Yes,
drove up to
I
the
actually
roof
went
of-
to a meeting in that place one time.
Did you?
Well, the side view is taken from the very, very top of the parking garage.
Oh,
But, so many of these buildings are so beautiful, and they garbage them up with foliage. You just really can't.
Oh,
What a portrait look at,
So
What's
this
his name,
one,
Major?
That's major. This I took with my old iPhone, and I had never done anything with it until a couple weeks ago. And I don't know, I was looking for something to do, I guess.
So this one got explored too.
Oh, is that right? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Got it, what?
Explored on Flickr,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Cool.
And I will say that this one's been up for a really, really long time, has something like 4,000 views, but hers has gotten to 5,000 a lot quicker.
That's right.
But
It's just landscape versus dogs.
Nobody ever looks at mine but the club.
Guess that's telling me something.
So you have to put them in groups, Ellen,
Oh, yeah, I need to.
Yeah, I only have a couple groups.
lots and lots of groups.
You gotta put them in a bunch of groups.
That is nice.
I love
What a
that
face.
picture.
well,
Although one guy in Spain did favor my pier brick picture, the pier. Which
Oh, yeah,
I-
look at this one right there.
Yesterday, I determined that that pier at the visitor center that was damaged, years ago in a flood, it made it, it is still there.
That's nice.
It's falling apart, just as it was, but it made it through the
Well, I think I
flood.
have one.
This is it, right?
Uh-huh,
There it
it's
is. Contemplating
right behind
the
the
drain.
Yeah,
It's like-
that's nice.
visitor center.
Frank, what is next, the next challenge?
Okay.
And then, one more in the series.
Wow, what?
Oh, the next one is clothes. Clothing.
Then you got-
Clothing?
Yeah,
What's the date?
that's August 12th.
Oh, just.
Oh, goodness.
Clothing?
Clothing?
Extra, just text.
It will all have a face like
Close-
you had
close
the
up.
last one.
Clothing, oh, I haven't.
Now, it was
That's it.
closed, it was not like the door, or could it be?
Like the what?
The door, closed,
Door? Closed.
stretching,
That's closed, CLOSED.
Yes.
CLOTHES.
yeah. Anyway,
CLOTHES?
Yeah.
all right, another good meeting.
Really?
I have a,
Clothing could do
I have a
so much.
question.
Here's a question.
I've got a question.
When is that?
I'm listening, Larry.
Larry has a question.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be.
But, so, at the senior center, this guy works there, he showed me a camera, it's a Nikon. It's called a P1000, and it's a fixed lens Nikon, but
Yeah.
it goes from 24 millimeter
Yeah.
to 3,000 millimeter.
Wow, really?
Some of that's electronic.
Yeah, and I said, well, there has to be a cheaper brand, so I went to Nike, I went to KEH to look, they have a good used one there. It's just one step down, it goes from 24 to 2,000.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, and it's so reasonably priced for it, 2,000, that's huge, right?
That is.
I mean, the lens itself would be really expensive, but this is fixed, so it's what is it called, a quick shot or
Oh, okay.
one of those things, it's a Nikon.
Yeah.
something.
Cool pics?
Cool pics, that's it.
Yeah.
And I was just
Yeah, I heard
wondering,
that, yeah.
wow, for a modest investment, I mean, I just wonder how that 2,000,
What was the price on the KEH for the 24?
yeah, it was like $500. It was, and it's like, a very high ranking, in other words, it's not like new, but it's.
Okay, but it's pretty
the
high up
next
there.
one down.
Well, I have it,
That's what KeyCap used to use.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, remember we were talking about that?
PCAP, that's
We
the
could.
we were trying to figure out his
Yeah,
name.
so I thought you used something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and you can always tell with his that if he used just a little zoom, the optical zoom,
Yeah,
it'd be really sharp. As soon as you go to digital zoom,
Really,
that's
yeah,
where it
those-
starts. Yeah, one time when I bought a little advanced point and shoot, I had the choice of either a long zoom, which was digital.
Well, B&H is good for used stuff.
Okay, see you later.
Alan.
Thanks.
Bye.
So anyway, I don't know, I was just looking at it thinking, well, you know, $500, that's not really a lot. The lens itself would have cost me $1,200 or $1,500. Yeah, but that's it, I mean, and I didn't know how sharp it would be out there.
Yeah, because you, like Bill said, you'll lose when you really push it out.
And you push it, but you could push it to 1,000 probably.
It's almost all healed now.
Check YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna sign us off. Again, good meeting.